As millions watched the video trailer of The Little Mermaid, people took to TikTok, and yes, this is I think the 5th week in a row that I've mentioned TikTok. They took to TikTok to record their children watching the trailer for the first time. And it made me cry. Again and again.
Wish I could.
She's like me.
I'm right.
She's like me.
Part of that world. Part of that world.
Are you crying?
No.
Oh, sweet girl.
Why can't we see your face?
They're about to show it. Keep watching.
Oh, she's black! Oh my god!
Yes, 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 yes.
Oh my god! Mermaid. It's Oh my god! Yes! A black mermaid! Let's go. Wish I could be part of that world.
So did you see them? Did you hear their words? What's going on here? For these children of color, they are seeing someone who looks like them in the magical role of a main character. No, they didn't reason that out, but their child-centered intellect told them. For the first time for some of those kids, they looked into the mirror of the television or the cell phone or the iPad or the computer screen and saw a reflection of their own being. They were seen. And their black identity was celebrated. Being seen. That's the thing that continues to stick with me when I watch these videos. And if you want to see more, just Google them and you'll see a whole bunch. There is such power in being seen, isn't there? Many of us cannot imagine what it feels like to be invisible in the world, especially in the entertainment world. But even the young children in those videos realizes that a black mermaid is an anomaly.
There's a movie trailer that came out this week for The Little Mermaid. Now, for some reason, some people are upset about these shows. Maybe you can catch a theme of why some people are upset, something in common with all of these shows. They all have actors who are played by persons of color, and apparently some folks are offended by this. Now, I scoured the internet this week, reading tweet after tweet and post of post about this, but this one was my favorite. It sort of encapsulated my ideas the best. It says, mermaids can be black, hobbits can be black, elves can be black, dwarves can be black, Jedi can be black. None of these things are real. So any of them can be black, and you can stop being racist. They're not real. Yes. Now, if you don't think that this does matter, there's certainly a conversation to be had, maybe about cultural appropriation and when it's appropriate and things like that. But at this point, we're talking about things that aren't real. And if you don't think that this is important or worth talking about, the other great thing about the internet this week is we got to see hundreds and hundreds of videos of people watching that movie trailer for the very first time. So here's just a glimpse of that.
I think she's round. Oh, the sea. Is it?
I wish I could.
She's a black girl. She's black. She's black. Yes. She's black. Mama, she's black. What? She's like me. She's like.
Absolutely, yeah. She's like me. Representation matters. It was the same thing when Black Panther came out, and little boys and little girls of color said for the first time, there's a superhero that looks like me. That's important. That matters. But I think the winner of the internet this week for me was one final tweet, if you'll bear with me. A guy said this. He said, if a black mermaid upsets you, just wait until you find out Jesus is Middle Eastern. Oh, come on. That's good. That's good. Okay.
Disney is doing a live-action remake of The Little Mermaid. And the actress that was chosen to play Ariel is Haley Bailey, who is African-American. And you would think that somebody had slaughtered a pig in the Holy of Holies. The outrage, the backlash, maybe blacklash, has been so vehement. People talking about, well, what they're doing is they're equating the choice made for the actress as to some kind of statement of wokeness by Disney, and not that Disney is not above making statements of wokeness. But we are so, some of us have been so quick to condemn that sort of thing that we haven't stopped to think of the way that this is, it comes across to other people. I forgot to give a cue to my audio-visual people. I'm going to play a video clip, so we need to turn the lights off. Tressa sent me a TikTok video of some reactions that were put together as a single video to of little girls seeing for the first time the first trailer that was released for The Little Mermaid. And I think it's self-explanatory. The caveat is we had a technical meltdown this morning, and so I'm hoping this is going to play the way that it's supposed to. But it just shows us how maybe we forget the way other people react to the same thing we're so strident to condemn. Let's watch this.
I am usually not the person to get on the internet crying, but these videos of little black girls watching the Little Mermaid trailer.
So what we see as a political statement that contradicts, maybe where we're coming from politically, other people see as a statement of humanity and identification. And that identification is so important. Maybe we need to not look for an enemy to defeat in Disney, but rather a neighbor to love and rejoice with those little African-American girls that were so thrilled that Ariel now looks like them. By the way, she still has red hair, and that's the most important part of Ariel.